Hello everyone. Happy new week, happy new month, or at least it's a new month here in Australia. We have hit March and it is the first day of autumn. And in true fashion of majority of our summer, hello Miss Cheryl, it's raining. Well, it has rained a couple of times this morning. It's not currently raining. But yes, so hello and welcome. Make sure you say hello as you come in, even if you're watching the replay, so I know you're here. Don't forget to give me a like, thumbs up, follow, all those things. I do appreciate that, and that helps support me and it helps other people find us and join us live and have a whole lot of fun making cards. So my name is Woodbridge. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. So what does that mean? Hey Georgiana, that means I love making cards, sharing creative projects with you, and I just happen to sell the products that I use on my videos. There are a couple of things that I don't sell that I will use, hey Margaret, and I do tell you what they are. Generally I tell you what they are, and if not, you can ask me a question, hey, where did you get that? And I will point you in the correct direction. Hey, Miss Cindy, hey, Miss Linda, thank you everyone for joining. And Miss Roz, the crew is here. I love it. Hey, Miss Margine, I hope you're feeling better. I know you weren't feeling well all that long ago. So because it is the start of the month here in Australia, we have a couple of promotions that have started today. So I'm very quickly going to go over the promotions, one of which I have already posted here on my Facebook page. So if you're watching the replay over on YouTube, head over to my Facebook page and the promotion is there. And basically what the promotion is, the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is going to be discounted. This machine and this machine has never been discounted. None of our die cutting machines have ever been discounted. And for this month, hey Trellis, how are you? This is 20% off. So really amazing price. So it's down to I think $83 Australian, 83 and some cents Australian, and we have 13 bundles that fit only in this machine that are also 20% off. So our bundles are normally 10% off, 10, but we're putting an additional 10% on those bundles, and I do have all the information on my post from earlier this morning. I did post about it before I went to bed this morning. So that is all up there. And we are using the machine today. You know I use my mini quite a bit. It is, unless I'm using a larger die or a large embossing folder, I go for this machine. It is light, like really, I can pick it up by one finger, use it, simple, easy, portable, which is good if you craft outside the home. Hey Tari, thank you for joining. Oh, good, Margine, I'm glad you're feeling better. But yes, nice and portable, also portable within my space. Because you know, you get crafting and you keep on inching into a smaller and smaller space. And this is nice and compact and can fit into that smaller space. Now, the other promotion that we have started is the Waves of the Ocean promotion. Well, it's the Waves of the Ocean collection promotion, but the Waves of the Ocean promotion, it just rhymes and it works. Hey Sylvia, thanks for joining. So these are some pre-release products that will be in our next annual catalogue, and some exclusive products that are only available until the 2nd of May. So I was just logging on to the Demonstrator website to check our inventory status report, because that's very, oh, it's all available. How exciting. Okay, so everything is now available. We have been waiting for this paper and it's now available. The 1st and 4, so it's on sale for the whole of March, Cheryl. So it's called, the promotion is called Savings in Bloom. Yes, Savings are in Bloom. And these are the products. So we have the Waves of Inspiration stamp set with the matching waves dies. Unfortunately, I cannot unsee this die. This die is mask. That's all I can see it as, and I had to share that to impart that into your brain and not just my brain. But this die is a mask, so very on point, but also goes very well with the sentiments in the set. And then our 3 exclusive products. Hey Trish, the amazing paper, which is art pour paper. We have the foil and we have the gems. So let me get a nice close-up on that paper. Oh good, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Roz. So it's like acrylic art pours that you see, and it's stunning. I don't think I will be buying it. I've got a lot going on at the moment, and I think if I bought it, I wouldn't use it. So unfortunately, even though I love it, I won't be buying this one. But I do love it. Actually, let me see if I can very, very quickly, because I was gifted a card using this. I've had class, you see, and everyone's been rifling through my cards. I know it's on a white base, but do you think I can now put my hand on this beautiful little card? And the answer is no, but I will share the card with you. Oh, it's on your list, Cindy. It's lovely. So this bundle will carry over to the brand new annual catalogue that starts in May. No, I haven't seen it. Don't know what's in it, but this is lovely. But you can buy it all as a collection, so you can buy all 5 products together with just one number, which is, it makes life easier. So it's on the front of the flyer. You can buy all the products together. I will post the details of this promotion later tonight, so never fear, the information will be there. But today I'm going back to some of my class projects from the other week. I didn't make this card with my team, but I did make it in my class, and we're using the Artfully layered stamp set. You got it all, Margine. Yes, we couldn't get it all until today because we were waiting for the paper to clear, shipping, customs, make its way to the warehouse, be in to do all of those things. So we weren't even able to, as demonstrators, to pre-order. That's very hard to say. To pre-order the paper. But in exciting news to all my Aussies out there, in Australia, we still have Celebration. So Celebration has actually been extended until the 16th of March to compensate us for the shipping issues that we had in the start of, well, the delayed shipping issues, because our products were shipped a very, very, very long time ago before they were due in January. But yes, so we have it compensated till the 16th of March. That is Australia only. If you are anywhere else in the world, Celebration ends at the end of February, but Australia only, 16th of March. So you can still get your freebies for buying your 2 free stamp sets for joining my Wicked Woodies team, and the Hostess stamp set, which is a camellia stamp set, which is beautiful. I've also today, changing tact, using the tropical dies. So using this one and this one today, and throwing something a little different in. Hello, Miss Maureen. using the Symbols of Fortune paper with, whoops, as I knock some stuff over, with the Vellum layering designs and the Artfully composed paper. So, do you want to see the card or do you want to be surprised when I flip around? Yes, oh sorry Sylvia, New Zealand do. I should have said South Pacific. I'm so sorry Sylvia. Australia and New Zealand, because we all come out of the same warehouse. And embellishment wise, I have some gold little leaves. I don't know if I can show them to you. No, you're gonna have to see them on screen. I can't show them to you without them falling out. And I've also grabbed out, and these are the ones everyone used in class, the faux sea glass shapes. So I've got quite a bit to use, and it makes this really pretty card. And this is the one we will be making today. So we have that lovely gold ginkgo leaves in the background, as well as the tropical layers leaves dies, and then the leaves in the paper as well. So we'll be making a number of cards. I do have a pack here, and I'll, as always, separate the pack with you and see what we've got and work out how many cards we're making, because it's been sitting there for a week and a half and I can't remember what we're doing. So as I flick around, turn off my overhead light and do all those things, tell me if you need to see all the paper, because it does take up some time. So tell me if you need to see the paper. I am also going to get up my replay so I can see your comments on our computer. So let's flip around. Whoop, sorry for that sound. Hello, Miss Pam. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Pop you in here. I'll flick this screen, then turn this around. Well, that was fairly seamless. When does it ever happen just like that? Never. Okay, turn off the light. Okay. There we go. Have good light. To a group and okay, done. Sorry, I'm just sharing this to my team, and some of them may be available and want to pop over and join in the fun. Okay, I'm going to have a drink, so just bear with me. I had a bit of a late start to the morning this morning, taking advantage of a bit of a, well, the children, everyone kind of slept in this morning. So, no one said they want to see the paper. I know I have shared all this paper, but we are using this Bird of Paradise pattern and then this leaf pattern with the yellow through it, and I want to say what color it is, but I don't want to lie. The color in this is pale papaya, so it's a nice yellowy orange. So the vellum layering designs, you have some scripts, but what I want to show you is we also have some black and white map prints in here, and these are really, really cool. Just so this is the black map print, and this is of McClaymont, Henderson, Washington. Does this have your street on it, Cindy? Clover? So somewhere in the US. And then, oh, this is, it's really, really Now, let me flip this over and you can see we've got more of a boxy script as well, but we have all of these in both black and white. So there is a white version of this as well. So you get black and white, which is nice to put some dark colours underneath and get that white embossed. Well, it is embossed. The white printing to pop, and it's easy and done for us, which is even better. Hello, Miss Shelley. How are you? Lovely as always to see you. And then we have our Symbols of Fortune paper, which I have only shown recently. We do have, so we have gold on the front, and then we have camellias and our cranes on the back. So this is gorgeous paper, and I wanted to use it a little bit differently with ginkgo paper, because I thought it's all leaves, it all works. Leaves, leaves, leaves. And it does have some lovely scripty writing in the stamp set as well. Ah, right. Very nice. Very nice. That is so very cool when they do stuff like that. So let's undo this pack and see what we have and what we're going to do. Get that very loud crinkly piece of paper out of the way. So we have our strips, and I'm just going to pop all our strips to the side. Our vellum, 2 strips of vellum so far. If I have extras, they will just go back. So I have 2 sentiment strips. I have 2 pieces of Just Jade and 2 pieces of Calypso Coral so far, but I think there is another set. So this is our ginkgo piece with the gorgeous standing crane and the cranes. I do love that pattern. I think I do have a bit more. We have 2 smoky slate or grey granite. I want to say smoky slate, but don't watchy me on it. New Horizons, Artfully composed. Oh, it hasn't even got the colour in it. Ooh, it's one of those 2. Ooh, we have a whole couple of sets here. Okay. Oops. And I'm sure I do have a piece of vellum. We're making a number of these today, girls. I think we're making 4 by the looks of it. 3. Oh no, 4, because I've got a whole nother set here. We better get our butts moving, I think. But what I like to do when I'm doing this is bundle all like things together. I've got some spare gold cardstock if I wanted to die cut some of the gold leaves, because I did use them, but I don't think I will be doing any additional die cutting. So I already have 1 set of leaves cut, and what I am going to do, grab out just a dish and pop them in there so they're corralled. Got all my sentiment strips. I think I do have a couple of extra sentiment strips in case I stuff up a couple. So we're making 4 of these birthday cards, which is awesome because I always need birthday cards. I am just also going to pop these strips in here. So first and foremost, let's get die cutting, and we do have our 4 pieces here. So what I think we can successfully do is cut both leaves in the mini machine at the same time. I'm hoping we can do it because I want to show you how easy. Oh, thank you, Pam. They are getting changed very soon. So I think this is the last time you will see my nails like this, because they've been like this for a number of weeks already. The little leaves which the leaves, okay, so the Artfully layered stamp set and the Tropical Layers dies, which have those 2 leaves I just took out, are in a bundle. So you can bundle them together and save 10%. The ginkgo paper is a separate suite. That's the Symbols of Fortune suite. So when you buy your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, it comes already with all the plates you need. So you don't even have to think about it. They just come ready to rock, which is perfect. Whoop, as I try and throw away my die, which is never helpful. And we're going to take our Just Jade piece. Oh, can we just squeeze them on? We're hoping and praying here. They both fit on. Let's just hope the whole sandwich goes through as beautifully as we would like it to. Looks like we're going to get it to work, which means just 4 passes rather than 8. Let me just squeeze this back. Okay. That is that handle moving? No. I think we're playing it a little tight here. It's not loving us, which I know why. Hang on. Everything's moved on me because the plate was scooted a little bit forward and it wasn't very happy with me. Okay. There we go. Nicely done. Crank. Lovely. Going to bring my bucket or my container. Let's pop that over there for a second. Okay, now I'm not worrying if these middle bits stay in or drop out. They will do what they do and the leaf will look lovely with or without them. Okay, now just take this one so you can see it cuts just as beautifully as our big brother, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Now I will just need my die brush attachment for my take your pick tool. Where is my... It also, this brush comes with this piece of foam, so I literally just roll it over and it does lift up this. So it just comes out nice and easy. I am just being gentle. Sorry, I had the backing of it in my mouth. Not very hygienic, but there you go. These things happen. Hello, Miss Janine. Hello, Shaz. They are. Oh, yes, happy belated birthday. Oh, it was Jamie's birthday. Oh, belated anniversary. That's right. They were gorgeous pictures that you shared, Jamie. Where's the machine? Take it back. But we're only cutting 3 because we already have a set. There is 1, there is 2. Because we already have a set of these pre-cut. So I've only got to do it 2 more times, which is pretty cool. Makes life a little bit easier. And then pop this one here. Because I've just cut them that titch bigger, I don't need to tape anything down. And pop this baby on top. behind. Let's see if I can get this one back in where I want it to be. You guys just don't want to see the way my tongue is going at the moment. And I should be holding, there we go. Just kicked it up that tiniest bit, but hey, we got that one back out of the way. Very carefully prise it out. I find like it's cut through perfectly, but these are rather delicate, so I do just like either doing it like this when it's still in the die, or just very, very carefully removing it, because I don't want to rip my gorgeous leaves off. There you go. 2 done, 1 more to go. So it didn't take too long. Then I'm going to do my stamping and my banner punching. So I'm going to get all the elements done, and then we're going to do some assembly line, because that is just going to be easiest. This one goes now, just like so. This one up here. Who is a fan of leaves and like indoor plants and things like that? Because these, it's very on trend and it's very cool. Very cool to have green leafy stuff. I do not have a green thumb for indoor plants. I'm going to knock stuff over here. Nope, the top plate wants to go through. Just let me line, because we've stacked it so closely to that edge. We just need to tell it who's boss. There we go. There we go. All the way through. So normally the machine isn't quite this finicky, but because we're stacking the two of them together, then we just close the platforms and it is ready to go off to the side where it always lives, ready to be in service for me. And he still married you, Jamie. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. But do you know what, Jamie? I could so hear you saying that. Oh, I could definitely hear you saying it. Hear the tone of voice that you would use, the whole shebang. That's pretty funny. Oh my God, he did not. Oh my God, of course he did. Of course Gus did. Of course. Oh my God. I don't really remember our wedding speeches, and unfortunately our wedding video is like on VHS. So like that's like 2 technologies ago. I must get it converted onto like digital, so then we can upload it onto a cloud and keep it there forever. So I don't even think our kids have ever seen our wedding video, and like what, we've been married for 19 years in April, so next month. We've been married 19 years, been together nearly 22. It's a long time. Long time. Okay, that done. So all our die cutting is done. Just pop these plates away so they are in their home. the dies away. I know I haven't popped out all the bits, but I can deal with that later. I just want them away so I don't lose them. Because I've heard a lot of my crafty friends losing a couple of things recently. So it's like, clean up as we go, and then we don't lose things or keep dies and whatnot on the block. Now, if I was the end of this and I flipped you somewhere, you would be over here so I don't stab myself. Okay, our sentiment strip. So we said we need 4. 1, 2, because I'm very confident. 3, 4. I do have an extra if I need it, but let's be uber confident and go, no, Ellen will not need it. So these are sized for the happiest birthday wishes. Now these cards make really good cards, not just for feminine, they're also masculine. And what I thought I might like to try is using this script stamp in the background. I didn't try that, but it just came upon me that I might like to try that now with you guys. Sorry for knocking. Oh, I'm knocking the computer. So, yeah. If you were my Calypso Coral, you will be hiding up there. So I'm going to start with the Calypso Coral sentiments, and then I may even just stamp off the Pale Papaya. Okay, now I want to choose an oversized block, so when I am lining it up, I can see the whole paper piece underneath. And then it doesn't really matter for this piece, but I just wanted a block that was wide enough. If you were my spare piece of paper that I've almost dirtied one side in one card making session this morning, because that's how I roll. I was very messy this morning. Now we are going to use our banner punch, so I would like even-ish edges on each edge. Okay, so that is one. Shouldn't need that just for the moment. Bring this a bit further in. And these are going not too bad. I'm a bit impressed. Maybe I just jinxed myself and I just put all that designer series paper in the recycling bin with my forearm. But that's okay. Oops. Oh, I thought, yeah, that's a bit crooked, but do you know what? All is good. So we're finished with this one. I'm not going to stab myself. There is a divot in the end here. That's so I don't get like inky hands every time I press it. We are going to really just deal with this very crooked one, but that's okay. So what I want to do, I don't mind that. Something so stamped off just at the bottom. What do you think of that? I don't half mind that actually. It just adds a bit of, look, I may be tizzing it up way too much, but hey, more is more is more for this apparently. I'm just stamping off that Pale Papaya, so it's just not so strong. So it was very simple, just a bit of something extra. Hey, hey, Miss Maureen. Hello, Miss Myrtle. Sorry if I've missed anyone else. Okay, ink pad. pads are closed. Don't need my messy mat. We'll just take another drink of water and see if I missed anyone else coming in. You got married at 19, Shaz. I was 23, maybe. Because I met David when I was 20. That sounds about right. Yeah, somewhere around there. I'm married. I've been married 18 years. That works. I'm not in the brain to do maths. So this is our banners pick-a-punch. So we can choose from 2 banner edges. Now these increments are 1 inch, 3/4 and 1/2 inch, and that's for both styles of the punch. I can't tell you what I've cut these at, but we will soon find out because they are cut at 1 inch. Look, fits perfectly. Now I do have to angle it down just a titch, and ask me how I did opening this morning, because I made myself bleed. The punch hurt me and I didn't punch it back, but it punched well. So I slide it all the way in to the end, but then I turn it over and make sure it's sitting flush, which it isn't quite. So make sure it's sitting flush against that end, and then I just squeeze, and then you get a really nice flagged end. And as I did say to you, I did size these perfectly for this stamp. Okay, there's that one. And I'll go through and do this for all 4. And yes, I do, even though I'm kind of here checking it straight, it's not straight. Not quite anyway. So then I've got the opportunity just to shimmy it into place. Give it a punch. And then flip it around and go the other side. Now, I'm sure with your hands, this is going to look a lot easier than me, but hey, we know I am me and that I have my struggles with my hands, and that's just the way my life rolls. And do you know what? I just go with it. I could feel that one wasn't straight, but I look, because we can see where it sits, and then that's that one done. Okay. Or I didn't check that one. We shall soon see. That's even. It just felt right. I went for it. But I do like giving it a visual. That feels crooked. These actually totally crooked. That one is still crooked. There we go. See, it's just good to check. And then if you feel you need to take off a bit more, which is what I did this morning when I was making another card, you can just pop it in again. Come on, just go in. Play nicely, please. There we go. Not quite. There we go. I could pop that in again. I'll show you without... Actually, I'll show you with the next one. Then my final end, I'll show you, but I won't actually cut it, if that makes any sense. Oh my dear word. It is still quicker than me doing it by hand. Okay, so I'm going to punch. Now, if I did want to make it shorter again, I just push that piece in. I know it's not straight, but I would just push that piece in and squeeze again, and that would take off another little segment. But I don't need to with these ones, which I am thankful for, because I worked it all out beforehand. I have now retrieved my designer series paper. I'm finished with that punch. Done, 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 done. Right. Now, a little bit of a boring bit, but absolutely required. Now, I saw one of my downline at my team meeting on the weekend doing something. She said she prefers using a block to do this rather than a bone folder. So I'm trying it out because I didn't try it at the team meeting. And she just literally uses the edge of one of our blocks. And it doesn't leave that edge that you can get. And oh my God, it closes perfectly. Helen, 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 I am so stealing your idea. That's amazing. And it closes like totally flat. Winner, 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 winner. Love it. Love it, love it. I'm so stealing this. Has anyone ever done that before? Please, please, please tell me in the comments, because I've just found something new. Because sometimes I find the bone folder a bit difficult for my hands, as you guys see. And yesterday was actually Rare Diseases Day, and I am one of those people with a rare disease. But if you're in America, it is still, or if you're in yesterday, it is still Rare Diseases Day. Okay, now, I did unblock my glue earlier. I do hope it is still unblocked. We shall see. Maybe. It's flowing okay. But yeah, I think we finished 2 glues in class on the weekend. It was pretty, at my team meeting. It was pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Okay. One done. Hopefully you guys can actually comment, because no one has, about that bone folder block trick. Which way? Doesn't matter which way we put this paper, really. Whoops. Damn. Quick, before the glue grabs. And the glue's grabbing, isn't it? Oh, that is way too crooked. Sorry, I know I'm off screen, maybe just a titch. Okay, that one can just go straight down like that. Not perfect, but done. So the assembly part, I love the gold sheen in this ginkgo paper. I think it just adds a little something to the card that. And you could easily add either gold or silver with the Artfully layered bundle. But if you've got the ginkgo paper, it does it for you without even thinking about it. Oops. I went to take the lid off for some reason. That was very silly of me. Okay. So then I am going to take my vellum pieces and just tack them down. Okay, that will be how it will be. Now, because I'm putting stuff in the middle of the vellum paper, I'm going to take our Stampin' seal and make sure I am on the back of the vellum. Make sure my glue is right there ready to use. And just go across the middle. Make sure the writing's the right way round. And this goes all the way across the whole piece. So that is done. You really do only need to adhere that middle piece. So just in the middle. Done. Oh, comments have disappeared, Jamie. That is really, really weird. So I just want to refresh here and see if that works. Because I'm certainly not going to redo that. Yes, I haven't got anything since Maureen's. So I'm not sure what's going on with the comments, but I will just continue on. But thank you so much for sending that to me, Jay. That's very helpful. So obviously you guys are commenting and enjoying this, but Facebook is having a gremlin-ish day, which is not kind and not fair. But anyway, we get that sometimes, and there's nothing we can do about that. A bit further up. This is quite an organic card, so it doesn't really matter where we put things. Okay, so just going to add these pieces in. As I say, I'm not worried about those pieces not popping out because it's fine. I actually don't mind them being there. So I've just popped. I'm just doing it a little differently on each piece. Especially with this one, I kind of like the pieces in it. And if they fall out, they fall out. That is also okay as well. Okay, so I do actually like them overlapped like that. And I'm going to take a big block. This is my big F block, I think. Yes, and I'll just lay that over to give it some weight and to help that adhere, because I've only done it in just a few spots. So I'll just keep talking to myself and you guys, knowing that you can't reply back. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry Facebook's giving us gremlins today. Just going to do it a little bit differently on each card, you know, changes as good as a holiday. Hoping maybe the replay we can see more comments. I don't know. Sometimes Facebook just likes to break things. Those little dots, and just going to pop it back that way. I'm going to add this one to the stack, keep them all under pressure. So this card, once you've got all your bits done, does come together really quite quickly. I do like my assembly styles, so just getting, I made 10 or 11, might have even been 11 of one card on Saturday for my team swaps. I know I'm a bit behind. I didn't even share last month's team swaps. I've got team swaps to share with you. I have Christmas cards to share with you. I actually received a Christmas card today in the mail from the UK. So I don't know if this person was late sending her Christmas cards or that just took that long in the mail, which doesn't surprise me because it was sent in a clear envelope as the outside. So that may have been why, because it was in a clear envelope and it wouldn't have, I don't think the cancelling machines and sorters in Australia particularly like clear envelopes on the outside, but that's okay. So this is our last one for our fronds, for our leaves. I'm sorry, David's being very loud. Oh, okay, so now I can see Trellis's comment from ages ago, but I can see thumbs up from Miss Cindy, so I can at least see thumbs up. So maybe we could communicate through thumbs up, hearts, and angry faces or something. I don't know. I think I like it like this way. And then I may be totally rogue and go the other way. Yeah, because Trellis's comment just came up from like ages ago. Weird, bizarre. David is being very loud. I don't know if you guys can hear him as loudly as what I can. So it doesn't matter what way they go. The cards will all work out and be lovely. Okay, so now we need our 4 pairs of pattern paper. So these are just strips, nothing special. I'm sure you can hear him giggling. You guys can always hear David giggle. Okay. Oh yes, because a couple of people were missing bits from their packs and I was able to give them pieces out of mine and it all worked well, and I'm like 2 pieces over, which is fine. Next, I just need to put some dimensionals on these. Dimensionals, and I just started a brand new pack this morning. So, I think we'll just use 2. I think 2 will be enough on all of these. Then that gives that glue time to settle. Because that sentiment isn't long enough to really get a saggy middle. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Trellis. For some reason, Trellis can comment. So I don't know. Maybe you're special today, Trellis. I mean, you're special always, but don't know. Right, so maybe Trellis left and came back. I'm not sure. tell us what magical things you did to be able to comment, Trellis, and the rest of everyone might follow. Okay, now I think I did, in this card, I did kind of do a bit of a jaunty edge, like a bit of an angled edge, but I don't think I'm going to do that with the cards I'm going to make now. So that's a bit of a closer look at the one I have made. Okay, so just going to get a bit of glue and I'm just going to whack it down. Ah, you just refreshed your screen. Oh, Cheryl's back. Oh, Jamie can't get in. No. That's okay. Jamie's Facebook's probably telling Jamie she needs to do some work. Now, I'm thinking I might pop this one up here, just on an angle, because I really like seeing the bird of paradise crowns. Don't know if they're called a crown, but they kind of remind me of a crown. And then I'm going to pop that just like that. That is exactly what I wanted. Great. Perfect. So many different configurations you can use with these papers in my class. I think I said to you, I have my girls that like to experiment with different configurations, and they most certainly did do that in class. And I love them for it because it also pushes me. Yay! Yeah, I refreshed my screen, but I couldn't see anyone else's comment. I mean, obviously I'm not going to comment on my own video, but yeah, I'm glad everyone refreshed and are out of Facebook mini jail. Okay, pop that down, grab this one, see if I can grab it. And it's nice that, so do you like that I stamped the wording, like the script stamp on the sentiment? Because I think that's what I was asking as I noticed the comments stopping. So did you like that I added this extra piece here? Bit of a haphazard card, isn't it? Keep going. We're getting there. And actually, I might invert these last two and bring the Calypso Coral to the bottom. So then we've got Calypso Coral top, middle, and bottom. That sounds terrible, but you guys, I know I'm meaning just the card. Right, and we're hooning along. Considering I probably jabbered on for about 10 minutes at the start, we might finish all of these cards in an hour with all my jabbering as we go along. Okay, that there. This here. These new backings on this pack, I'm still loving it. Okay, just rubbing a little bit of extra glue off. Hang on, did I make up a whole extra set? I made up a whole extra set and didn't realize it. So I definitely do have some use it up bits at the moment. I'm going to have to come on in the next couple of weeks and do some use it up cards because I've got leftovers from my Christmas Stamp-thon. Oh, no, it's here. I've got leftovers from my Christmas Stamp-thon card, and I also have extras from a swap card I was making, so a little bee card. So I might come in and just have a bit of a making session, and although I think the Christmas cards will be like one whole video because I've got like 12 stars to use. And I just got glue on my hand as I flipped that around. See? Always put on the back of my hand because I'm not going to stick anything with the back of my hand. You love how they pop. Or you think using the block as a fold is better coverage and no drag. Yes, and it doesn't leave that, that's where I left off. It doesn't leave that shine or that, yeah. There's a shine. Oh my dear word. That one is just going to have to stay there like that. That was pretty poor dropping, Ellen. And then I wanted to come up. Let's see if we can match our glue spots. I've got one up here. Oh, I will hold it closer to the camera. There you go. So I've got the very subtle writing on that Cheryl. So it's just subtle, and of course it's the worst one that I'm showing you. You love the script, Linda. Good, I'm glad. Right. And then I am going to show you how I add these teeny gold leaves, because there is an easy way to do it. There really is, and I just want to show you that way. And I'm going to do it on this card because there is already somewhere to do it. So I'm going to add a couple of little dots. Okay, so I'm probably just going to add 3, okay, and then I'm going to grab my take your pick tool, and I'm going to pick this up, and then I'm just going to drop it down. So rather than mucking around with having glue on this, I have put glue on where I would like it to be. So there we go. I have 3 extra gold embellishments that I have added here. It looks good. It is a lot of gold on gold on gold. So on the next one, although I do have 3 left, so I'll probably do 2 and 2. A few of those embellishments, where are you? Here they are. The sea glass shapes. So we have clear, we have the Just Jade in a very watered down version that will look really nice. Now these are all different shapes, which I actually love the variety of shapes. So I'm going to pop on here. I'm going to take a different shape. And I'm going to, where did that go? There it is. I'm going to pop one up here. And I do just need a 3rd one, and I'm going to choose one of these little ones. Probably just use a cluster of 2 down there. So we've got those. So we've brought back in the Just Jade. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to do 3 or 4 dots. Look, we've got 4 left. So I'll do 4 little dots of glue, even though it doesn't follow my rules of 5. It's fine. because that one down there I will tuck under. Come on. Thanks. So this one down here I will actually like tuck under. So it's like a half. Oh, I've covered up the S in the wishes there, but that's fine. And oh, that one isn't quite a lot of glue. That one I also want to tuck under the leaf. There we go. And then this one here, I can see where I popped the glue, but it just isn't quite enough. There we go. That's better. And then the last card I will use the faux sea glass shapes again. And there we go. So we've got our 4, we've got our 2 tuck unders, and then we've got here, so trailing your eye down the elements of the card. That's okay, you like the script. My pleasure, Cheryl. If you can't see something, just ask and I'll try to show you. Now I've got the glue goober off that, and on the back of my hand I can close this glue up because I'm finished. Now last card, I don't know if I want to use, I might use some clear ones. So I might use like a frosted clear one up there. And I like using the Just Jade on the sentiment and bringing that colour right down in here. And I'm going to take a teeny one and pop it up there. And so we've got 3, we've got 4. And I think I just want a 5th just there. Just there. So then we've got our 3 and our 2. So hopefully I gave you some new tips today, whether that was using a block to reinforce your scored lines on your cards, or I'm totally finished with that now, woohoo, or if it was adding some script to our cards. I can't find the end of this so everything doesn't get super gluey. What other tips did I give you? I showed you how to cut 2 of our die cuts in Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Is a titch tricky, but it is doable. So let's bring back everything we have used. Okay, so we have used the vellum, the vellum, oh my dear word. I have used the Artfully composed paper, which I actually might put on top because it's a bit gorge. We have used Symbols of Fortune, Vellum layering, there we go, the Artfully composed. We used the Tropical Layers, we used both of these, the Faux Sea Glass, the Artfully layered stamp set, and I'll grab 2 of the cards. Where is this one? And I will grab 2 of the cards that we have used as well. Oh, and I forget, we did use, pop this up here a bit, and we used the triple banner punch. Yes, so yeah, and Monica has just said that the storm that they have had up in Queensland is headed our way, which I knew it was headed down the coast, but so far so good, and lucky I am surrounded by areas that flood, but we have not. Someone have a little wine this evening. Who, me? No. It's not even evening, but yes, it sounds lovely. Thank you, Janine. I'm glad you enjoyed. Thank you for dealing with the Facebook gremlins. I'm glad you like that ColourPop, Shaz. With the ColourPop really is the Calypso Coral. It really, really is the ColourPop. So all these products are available on my online store, and I will pop that in my in the comments really soon. As soon as I get off, I will do that. And if you have any questions or queries, please don't hesitate to ask. Always here to help. And I will catch you on Thursday, and I will be on YouTube on Thursday. And we will be using some celebration products because they are still available in Australia. And we will be using the Rainbow of Happiness stamp set. Yes, we will stay safe, Linda. We've kind of been dealing with some storms down here on and off for a couple of weeks. It's Miss Louisa who struggles the most with the storms. The rest of us are pretty okay, and actually today I don't plan on going anywhere. So it's a pure home day, don't even need to leave the house. So I'll enjoy a bit more crafting. I hope you do as well. And I'll see you on Thursday over on YouTube. Same time, different place. Bye.